Hi there, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. In this video, I'm gonna teach you how to find 10 AI tools that are actually useful for 2024. Let's start with the list with Runway ML. I'm sure you know about this one, however, there is a very new update that's very exciting about this one. It's been called Gen 2, as you can see right there. We can learn about more on generative video. But before I get on the Gen 2 process, I want to show you the pricing first. I'm gonna click on pricing right there. Now, there is a very good deal regarding the pricing of Runway ML. There is an option that's gonna be free forever. And as you can see right there, there's 125 credits. And if I'm not mistaken, these credits are refreshed every 24 hours. You can't buy more credits because this is free, however, there's a refresh. However, if you used up all of your credits within the day, you cannot use it anymore. That's the only downfall. There is a 3 video projects limit and there are 5 gig assets. You can also have 3 editors using 1 account. Let's move on with Gen 2. I'll get back to you once I'm there. So with this is going to be Gen 2, the next step forward the generative AI. So the idea here, or the difference between Gen 1 and Gen 2, is basically Gen 2 has a much more accurate, much sharper, much good looking AI generation. Much like this example right there, aerial drone footage of a mountain range, that is the prompt, and this is the result. If you're gonna take this on Gen 1 for Runway ML, there are still blurry on the background music, or rather background photo right there. However, for Gen 2, it's much more realistic. Basically, that's it. That's the difference between Gen 1 and Gen 2. Let's move on with the next one. So the next one will be Mixo. If you're familiar with Wix, any website builder, this is another website builder AI. However, for this one, you don't have to upload anything. You don't have to have some scripts. The only thing you're gonna need is a sentence. Let me just click the features right there. So you don't have to have coding. You don't have to have any URL because you can customize it on your own. And everything is good here with one click of a button. Let me show you the click of a button I'm talking about. So I'm going to click on generate your website right there. So with this one sentence or 2 can get Mixo startup. So what's your startup idea? Just type here, for example, I sell clothes. Basically that. And simply click continue. And as you can see right there, how does it work? Just enter your idea, set a goal, and customize your content. However, with this one, it will take around, if I'm not mistaken, 20 to 30 minutes to fully establish it. However, you won't download anything, it will only ask you questions. So it will be tailor-made regarding your website. That's how Mixo works. Let's move on with the next AI. For the next AI, it's going to be called Wisdolia. However, this one's just going to be an extension. It's not going to be technically it's not a website per se, but I'm going to show you how it works. So you go to this website and basically install it as an extension. As you can see right there, it's already on my extension button. Now, Wisdolia creates some flashcards. This is useful for students, teachers, and professors. Let me show you what I mean right there. I'm going to go to a specific website with lots of details. So this is going to be the website we're going to use here with Wisdolia. Let me just click the extension right there. So you can generate questions or upload a PDF. It's up to you. So I'm just gonna generate some questions right there. And as you can see, it will ask you how many cards earlier, right? So what is the purpose of Yelp? You can answer it here if you don't want to. You can simply click on I don't know. And there's an option to want to answer to yourself. So I'm just gonna click on next and making sure that I wanna see right there. So as you can see, there is the answer. So basically, that is how it works. Flashcard for you. You can use it for your teachers, students, and so on and so forth. And once you have those flashcards, of course, you want the tool to save them up. And that is the next AI we're going to talk about. It's going to be called Anki. Anki is basically a platform where you can download those flashcards from earlier. Basically, they're working together. You can have Anki without Wisdolia. We can have Wisdolia without Anki. Basically, that's how it works. Let's move on with the next one. Now, for this next one, it's going to be called ChatDID. Basically, it's a voice-to-voice or voice-to-text AI. I'm not really sure if this is good or is it creepy. As you can see right there, it's moving. Now, basically with this one, you talk to her. You talk to the AI. Basically, that's the idea. You can use your voice if you have your mobile device, but since I'm using my PC, I cannot really use my voice here. However, if I chat here, hello, and this girl right here will respond after signing in. That's how it works. So I hope those lonely guys out there don't use this extensively. Anyway, let's move on with the next one. So from the creators of one of the best graphics cards out there, even though I'm using AMD, here comes NVIDIA Canva. So NVIDIA Canva is basically real-time Canva. As you can see right there, you can pick your palette, on the left side, and anything you do on the left side translates it on the right side. Everything you draw on the left side gives the results on the right side real time. That's how it works. Basically, as you can see on this example right here, everything he draw will give the clouds on the right side. You can download this, however, it's still on beta phases. There are still some bugs to work with. However, knowing NVIDIA, I am really sure this will be a good AI. So let's move on with the next one. The next one will be Copilot. It just been released, I think, late last year. Anyway, Copilot's basically an assistant. If you're familiar with Jarvis and Iron Man, think of it as Copilot to your workout. And basically, you can ask anything here. You can ask, for example, what is the weather? Like so, in the US. Even though that's a very general question, let's see how it answers. So as you can see right there, it's searching for weather in US right now. The weather in the US varies slightly, widening the depending location. Anyway, the good thing about this one, you can ask it to create some images. Now let's try some example. Create an image about a girl in a forest. Simply like that one. Let's see how it responds. And by the way, let's wait for it to finish. I'll get back to you once it's here. So these are the images generated by Copilot. As you can see from the prompt, girl in the forest, we have 4. You can download each one of them if you like. Anyway, I have a video about this one, so please check it out. Let's move on with the next AI. So for this one, it's gonna be called Soundraw. Soundraw is basically a music AI where you can create some music and so on and so forth. For example, let's try creating one right now. Try for free and choose a genre. I'm gonna go for hip hop. So once you're here, choose a length, choose a theme, choose a mood. Just type in here. You don't have to sing, you don't have to compose basically, and you can do it right here. By the way, this is the pricing for Soundraw, and basically you have for free forever if you don't want to pay. Anyway, it starts with a $16.99 per month with the creator plan. Let's move on with the next AI. So Kyber is a video to video tool where basically you can create your sounds to videos or videos to sound. We have Linkin Park, Mike Shinoda, and Kid Cudi already used this one, so please check it out. And by the way guys, you just upload your video or your sound music and Kyber will create a music video for you. Let's check out the gallery right there and see how they work out. So these are the gallery from Kyber. It's pretty good, and as you hover your mouse, you'll see the prompt. This one right here in particular is Taylor Swift as a mermaid, swimming underwater with a colorful fish. It's pretty good, right? And this is the pricing. Let's check it out. So for Kyber, they don't have technically a free trial because right now they have the most list is $5 and the highest is $25. And basically that's it. So let's try now to move on with the next one. Next one would be Rewind. So for Rewind, it's going to be your assistant that has all the context. Rewind is a personalized AI powered by everything you've seen, heard, and heard. Please take note about that one. So if you're familiar with search history, your bookmarks, basically think about your search history becoming an AI. That's it. Everything you did search or everything you did on a PC or even your phone mobile devices are going to be saved here. You can backtrack it, that's why it can be called Rewind. However, it's only available for Mac as of now. It's not available for Windows just yet. And this is the pricing. Let's check it out. So right now it has an option to be free forever. However, if you want to use the much more simpler version, a subscribe butter, it's going to be the $20, $19 per user per month. The difference is that anything here would be free, anything here would be the paid subscription. I think the free one is better. Only I think 5 are different versus the paid one. However, if you check it right there for support, you have the CEO's cell phone number for the paid version. That's pretty cool, right? Now let's move on with the next one. For the next one, it's going to be called Versi. Versi, it's text to space. As you can see right there, create another room behind this wall and put a glass door. As you can see right there, it's going to create a door right here in a few seconds. So if you're familiar with 3D AutoCAD or architecture softwares, you can use this one to create your render or even your floor plans and such. That is how you do it. However, for this one, it's now on a wait list. Before, I've used this one, it's still on beta phase, but right now, it's gonna be on wait list. Now let's move on with the last AI. It's gonna be called MyHeritage. Basically, just upload any photo, as you see in this example right there, and it will move. If you miss someone, a beloved someone, if you just recently lost someone, I think My Heritage is a very good AI for you if you really miss them. And that being said, for example, this one, as you can see, this guy is moving. This kid is moving. It's pretty weird though, but it's really nice also for someone if you really miss them, right? And that basically it. Those are the AIs that I can share with you guys. Basically have fun using them. So thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Goodbye for now.